What was your best job and why? Gerald Buck says, 2 immediately come to mind. 1. NCOIC Mortuary Affairs, Honor Guard. I was able to ensure departed veterans and families received the dignified send-off they deserved. 2. Working with the mentally disabled. Helping people that could not, as opposed to those who chose not to, help themselves. Reading the backstory on some of these people was heartbreaking: physical, mental and sexual abuse amongst other things. My wife and I sponsored an individual who they claimed was non-verbal and at the age of 45 had the mentality of a 5-year-old. He loved to come down to the farm and talk to the cows. The cows would all gather around him and he would hold conversations with them. He was always polite and very well behaved when he was away from the group home he lived in. Deborah Williams says, I once worked as a pet sitter. As one who adores animals, it was by far the best paying job I've ever had. I'm rather introverted, so not having to deal with people was a spectacular perk. I received client folders and keys from my boss on his first visit to the house, and then after that my only communication with the owners was through written daily logs I left for them upon the completion of the visit unless there was an emergency. The pay was great, too. It came in at about $32 per hour for the amount of time I worked, usually in 15-minute to 1-hour visit bursts, with drive time compensation. And the pets were all fantastic. I remember every single one and I had about 60 clients, most with multiple pets. My responsibilities included playing with, cuddling and simply sitting with the animals, feeding them, walking them and then telling the clients how their pet was that visit in a notebook left for them upon their arrival. Some pets were several visits a day, every day, some were strictly for when the owners were on vacation, but regardless of how frequently I went or what I did on the visit, it was immensely rewarding and satisfying. I never had a bad day. Robert Muller says, my best job is my current job. I am a research fellow in societal resilience, undertaking research on projects ranging from deterrence, preventing extremist behavior and information disorder, through to resilience to drought, and the cascading effects of natural disasters. I have the world's best boss and I work from home in a beautiful part of the Adelaide Hills. Thanks for watching our video on, what was your best job and why?